Morning world. Motherfucking what is it? November the 8th something. It's Tuesday. It's like a week after the election. Had to start doing my shit, man, in the mornings, you know. The first time I did first one I did for the, introduction, I did at nighttime. It was like probably damn near 12 o'clock, man. So I was kind of tired and shit and, wearing down when I did it. I had to do it though. Go ahead and push myself to start making these videos. Anyway, this is number one, the first official session of the Boo Bang Theory, man. So we're gonna get this shit in. It's time to get serious, you know. We're gonna talk about this fucking election. That's first on the on the top list. Cause I know the shit is crazy. It's a lot of motherfuckers that out celebrating, enjoying the outcome of the fucking election, and on the other hand, you got some other motherfuckers that's pissed off right now, thinking the election been stolen, thinking that motherfucking votes been rigged up, and it's a lot of fraud going on. And you know who side that is? That's Trump's side. And for me, I didn't vote. Straight up, you know what I mean? I didn't vote. I ain't about to feed into the bullshit, man. I voted in 2016 for Hillary punk ass, and now that I look back on that shit, I'm like, what the fuck was I doing? I was still caught up in the matrix. I was still trying to find my way out the dark. You know what I mean? At that time, and that's when I was staying in Georgia. I was staying in Marietta, Georgia, and the outcome was big out there, and Trump still won the motherfucker. So my thing is, when it's all said and done, I really don't think our fucking vote count. Actually, I know our vote don't really matter. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter, because when you start to look at the polls and the numbers that they be adding up and counting up, you know what I mean? They gotta have 270 electric votes, so when they hit that point, that's who the president-elect is, that's when the president-elect is called. Whoever reached that number first, that's who won the fucking campaign and shit. So, are they counting our numbers really, or are they just using our fucking information for certain shit, is my question. Because, like I said, every time we get a president, it's counted by the motherfucking 270, whoever reached that motherfucker first. So it ain't even the billions of votes like Trump got. Like, what the fuck he get? Like 70 billion votes. I don't know how many Biden got. I didn't get a chance to search Biden shit. But yeah, I think fucking Trump got like 70 billion votes. And the shit is crazy, man, because like I said, we all out here going crazy and killing ourselves and busting our ass and out here straining and being mad at other motherfuckers because they didn't go voting. I know y'all gonna say, well, our ancestors done voted and fought for our right to vote, and I understand all that shit, man. That's good that they did that, because they was trying. They didn't know no better. This shit was new. So what they was doing was trying something to build something. But shit, it's been over motherfucking, since King died, it's been motherfucking since the 50s. Come on, man. Been 50 fucking years, and we still fucking marching. We still fucking out here protesting. I understand the protest and all that shit. But my thing is, what the fuck we think this fucking voting shit gonna actually matter when it ain't mattered all this time? We keep thinking our voting is doing something. They already know who the fuck they gonna put in the fucking office before they even make these elections come about, man, every fucking 4 years. So my thing is, we gotta really start thinking about that. And I understand, like I said, I ain't mad at nobody. Go do your voting thing. If you wanna go vote and you think that matters, go ahead and do it. I ain't knocking you for shit. But my thing is, don't expect some shit to happen, you know what I'm saying, just because you voted. These motherfuckers work for the same fucking person, the same motherfucking elite, top elite. So these motherfuckers is on the same fucking agenda. It's been a motherfucking shit show circus this whole fucking election period, man. It's been a motherfucking circus. All the fucking clowns that was in the beginning, all dropped out, all got dismissed or whatever. All fucking clowns, man. All looking for motherfucking notoriety, trying to get some fucking power and gain some motherfucking control, man. That's all this shit is about. And for me, like I said, I'm done participating in the bullshit, man. Because I know for a fact, you know, I've been on both sides of this motherfucker where too, I couldn't vote because I was a felon. You know, I gained my rights back to where I was able to vote, and I feel like, shit, I need to go ahead and do this shit. Let me go ahead and vote, man. You know what I'm saying? And get, you know, Barack, I was happy, but shit, I went both times for Barack, man. But sad to say, you know, he part of the agenda too, man. He was just, you know, a pawn in the motherfucking game like everybody else, man. They all puppets, man. They all been getting their strings pulled by the motherfucking puppeteers, which is the elite on top of everything. And I think, yeah, they guess the one of the factors in Joe Biden being the president-elect was that he took Pennsylvania or clinched Pennsylvania, and I think Nevada, either Nevada or it was Arizona. Either way, from looking at the map, Biden, you know, he could have won the motherfucker by what they say, quote unquote, the way the fucking elections work. He could have won it by any different type of formats on the map. But Trump has had to get like all the rest of the states to win this motherfucker. So now his people going crazy around this motherfucker. And this is all part of the fucking plan, man, to divide and conquer. They trying to get motherfuckers who's voting on the left and voting on the right out. Republican, Democrat. They trying to get us angry at each other, not us, because I ain't neither one of them motherfuckers. But they trying to get both sides angry at each other and throw so much fuel on this shit that they motherfuckers start a civil unrest, you know what I'm saying, where it's gonna be chaos. They trying to start some shit between motherfuckers so they can bring in this motherfucking mandatory, not mandatory, but bring in this fucking martial law and, you know, all the other bullshit that he's trying to bring down the pipeline. But man, like I said, y'all need to start focusing. This shit right here is all just something to keep our focus away from the bigger picture. You know what I'm saying? So, all y'all out there pissed off about the motherfucking election and following this motherfucking fake ass bullshit news on every day. I watch this shit too, but I watch it to see what the motherfuckers is lying about so I can come back and counteract and tell y'all, you know, start explaining some shit that they missing or they just fucking plain out fucking lying, man. And excuse my fucking language, but you know, anyway, yeah, they all out in large numbers and shit, and you know, protesting and you know, going off what Trump's saying, all his supporters. Then you got Biden supporters out there, like I said, they out there kicking it. Kamala Harris, they happy she in. And I'm gonna tell y'all about her, man. You know, the fuck, Kamala Harris. Let me tell y'all their strategy. I'm gonna call it the Kamala Harris effect. And this is how they did it. They played on our psyche, man. It was a motherfucking psychological effort and a motherfucking strategy for them to do what they did to us. You know what I'm saying? So they use her as a motherfucking tool for women to get the women vote. So just think about that, you know. Because in the middle of the race, they were saying, oh, he need to pick a female vice president. He need to pick a female to run with him to be on a ticket with him. Yeah, because they know fucking well that Trump won't go put no woman on his ticket. So that, okay, we got one up on Trump now. Let's see if we can steal the women vote from Trump. We could put a woman on our ticket. And that way we can kind of lure in the women, because now the women's gonna be thinking, oh, this is a big chance for women to, you know, be on an equal level as the men who, you know, as the historical men's club that's in in office, or that's been in the White House all this time, or in the Senate. So it's time for them to be on a level playing field, and and be looked at as equal. So I can understand the women getting excited about Kamala Harris, but that was one of their strategies. Let me put this lady in here, and then we can start luring the women in. So no matter what color the women was, in their head, all they thinking about, and I ain't saying all women was thinking this, but if you a woman, you can't tell me that when you seen a woman up there running for vice president, you like, hey, that's one up for the women. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna break this glass ceiling. She get in, a lot of women could start coming in. So that was their strategy for that. But not only that, they didn't just make it a woman. Let's get us a black woman. You know what I'm saying? Let's get us somebody that identifies with being black or being of color. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna say she ain't black, because she got black roots. Her daddy is Jamaican, black. But she had ran on some of her other campaigns earlier in her career as being an Indian woman, the first Indian woman, you know what I mean, to run for those office. And I can pull up some research, I'm gonna pull up some paperwork and shit, or if I can get some websites and something to share with y'all, so y'all can go look at it for y'all fucking self. Y'all ain't gotta believe me. But they get her, a woman of color, to run for vice president. Shit, you got women thinking like, oh shit, we're in the dough. So that's working on their psyche. That was a psychological strategy that they used on the women to get them. So okay, now you got all different races of women looking at, okay, let's see if we can. And I guarantee when you go look at the numbers when it's all said and done, I guarantee he did good with the women, because you heard a lot of those news stations saying Trump is having problems with the suburban women, and come on, man. And then you got the suburban women out on soccer moms and shit on the news, talking about the reasons, giving their reasons they vote for Biden or they switched or whatever. But like I said, that was a strategic move that the Democrats knew they could use and for leverage to get this win. Even though, like I said, the shit is rigged anyway and our counts don't matter, but that's the illusion they want to give to us. They want to feed us, so to be part of the reality they creating for us. Anyway, and the same thing with Biden. So let me tell you, I call this the Biden effect, or the Obama effect, Obama-Biden effect. Because you got to remember, Biden ran and was vice president with Obama. Everybody loved fucking Obama, man. Even though, like I said, they placed him in position right there for a reason too. I don't know what the fucking reason is, but I guarantee you it was part of the agenda. That's why a lot of shit didn't get done, and everybody mad about that. But shit, like I said, all the motherfuckers got strings on them, man. So they just moving when had a motherfucking puppet master to make them move. Anyway, it's the Joe Biden Obama effect. So this is what they did to the men. Even though Biden is an older white man, he's a male that the black community can identify with, that's been around for a while, and his what he's saying, that he's been trying to help the black community all this time, and that's neither here or there. He might have been doing something. I can't say he haven't, but also I know he heard us back in the '90s too on some of those fucking bills on crimes and drugs and shit. I'll get more to that probably on the next session, because I got to look up some more of his background on his history. I got some of it, but I know he put in a bill and he was fucking, oh man, it was a bad bill for black men, period, as far as this mass incarceration, when all this shit started really being an issue in the 90s. But anyway, Biden
was part of Obama's ticket, and everybody loved Obama. So now you appealing to the black man once you get Obama and Michelle to help you campaign and throwing they little clips in, they little commercials in for you, campaigning and running for you and supporting. So now you're like, oh shit, that's a familiar memory, a familiar face, a familiar name. So now psychologically and unconsciously, we putting Joe Biden and Barack ticket back together, not even thinking. So in actuality, we I think as the black men, and that one no motherfucking Illuminati and none of that bullshit. So you motherfuckers gonna start talking that shit. I just put my hands up like that. I just thought about it too. Oh shit, motherfucker, first thing somebody gonna say, did he just throw up the rock? Fuck nah, fuck the rock, man. Fuck Jay-Z. Anyway, like I said, so now we put those memories together, so that give us that familiar feeling and that kind of comfort. Or that okay, so yeah, I'd rather go with this guy than this motherfucker over here, or yeah, that was a pretty good, cool ticket, or the times that we had with them was way better than the times we've been having with Trump. So that right there gives him a leg up with us, and I believe that's how the numbers, for him came up. You know what I mean, as far as getting the black vote and getting the women's vote, that was just part of their strategy, man. They used and it worked. They manipulated us like a motherfucker, man. So and like I said, rightfully the ladies should feel good about having a woman vice president in office, but at the same time, like I said, she got to be in there for the right reasons, and she not in there for the right reasons, man. She in there for political gain, she in there for money, she in there for power, and she in there for fame, man. She in there so she can, like she did everything else. And this lady, look, man, this lady had a hell of a career though. You can't knock her for really pushing hard and working her way up, but allegedly, she twerked her way up the ladder. You know what I mean? And this dudes out there that dudes that was helping her, that was in high places and high positions, helping her to get those positions and win those campaigns that she was running. So her past record, man, man, look, they say she refused to bring up charges on clergymen in the Catholic Church. All these churches is bringing up these pastors and all these church people who've been molesting these kids. So in San Francisco, she was a prosecutor in San Francisco. So she refused, to bring up charges or to investigate several different occasions, and a lot of people, she got a lot of flack about that, man. But she refused to investigate Planned Parenthood. It was a guy, a journalist that came and to her with audio and video of being inside and actually seeing or witnessing somebody somebody that is in